How's it going, everybody, and welcome to another video on the Check This Out series. We're gonna be checking out a game that is almost 1 year old, ladies and gentlemen. It is a Sonic fan game that I've covered a couple times on this channel, done some live streams and videos. Sonic Omens, that's right, the infamous Sonic Omens that blew up the internet. But for real, yeah, we're gonna be checking out this game. I figured this would be a cool time because I was going to do it in July, but I realized the game launched in August. It's gonna be almost 1 year since I've done that live stream and just when the game released, so I figured let me just wait till around the time then. Happy early anniversaries to Sonic Omens, and without further ado, I'm gonna cut myself out. We're gonna go into some gameplay. It has been a good while since I have even touched this game, so I am very rusty. Not only that, but if you're a true Sonic fan, always gets confused with their button mappings because every Sonic game always has to be super different with whatever button it is to boost or to do whatever. So yeah, that's gonna happen. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. But this is one of my favorite stages. I really enjoyed this stage the moment it came out. I mean, the music is really awesome. The way how the stage is done. To get below here, it's really nice. I really do enjoy it. Okay, yeah. I keep forgetting to turn off the tutorial, but I'm not going to yet. One thing though is that when the release of this stage came about, we had Tree Palace, and I think it was like White Jungle or something like that. And obviously the stage layout for how White Jungle and Tree Paradise is completely different for like a stage like Area 99 or this one, Chao Paradise. And I feel like with this stage as well as Area 99 has to be like top tier level design in this game, utilizing the boosting type of levels that we got from official Sega games, but also utilizing the skydive mechanic that you see periodically me playing this game the best compared to other stages that you will see in this game. Now, this isn't like my favorite stage. It is probably my second favorite, honestly, but it is probably the best stage, being objective at least. And by the way, it's pretty obvious the graphics in this game look absolutely amazing. I mean, just look at this, man. I mean, first of all, obviously the textures with Sonic is really awesome. I mean, really detailed out. I really like the colors and stuff on it. The worlds, you do see like those pop-ins though, which is something I'm unfortunately just so used to a lot of video games for whatever reason. Like, look at Sonic's character model. Like, that is the last time Sonic has looked this great was between Unleashed and Generations, because those two games are still by far, in my opinion, the best looking Sonic games. Or honestly, what could be in a discussion with that game is probably Sonic Frontiers as well, but that's a topic for another discussion. Area 99, ladies and gentlemen. Now this time we're going to be showing off Super Sonic. So the way to unlock Super Sonic in this game is you got to already beat the game, and then boom, you're able to get him. And the best part about it is that it's not focused on rings. Again, the usual 50 rings. You look at the bottom right, you see the yellow bar. You could just transform immediately. Look at that. Got infinite boost. Now it does still drain your rings, obviously, but look at this. I mean, let me pause real quick so you can look at the mod. I mean, that is really nice. That is probably one of the best Sonic has ever, Super Sonic has ever looked like. That's the thing, like the graphics in this game is like some of the best I've ever seen. Like, yeah, pretty fast as well. I mean, look at this. Yeah, I was thinking that I could drift for whatever reason. I don't know what was going on with me right now.
The security system is targeting me and not Baghead. Can't stop now.
There we go. Y'all can listen to this music right now. I mean, music is some of my favorites as well in this game. Some music aren't just like my cup of tea, but most of them are good. Oh yeah, and also the last time I covered Sonic Hold up. Let me make sure I don't mess this part up. Last time I covered this game was when they did the update, fixing a lot of stuff with bosses and stages, which I am super happy about. They made a lot of quality of life stuff. And the reason why I'm actually making this video, I think I already touched on it earlier, is because it's about to be its 1-year anniversary since the final episodes has been released. And I am very curious to see if they will possibly do any more quality of life stuff for the game, considering that they did do that way before then, though. So it'll be really nice to see if they do some more quality of life stuff, even with the amount of problems and flack I've given this game, which rightfully it deserved most of them. So there you go. God, man, Sonic is so fast, like, man. Just flying over all these stages, yeah. But yeah, like I mentioned earlier, Chao Paradise and this stage, Area 99, it has to be some of the best level design stages in this game by far. It's not even close, and these aren't even like my favorites. This is just being objective. Like, they're literally some of the best stages here, yeah. And there we go. Look at Supersonic right there. That Aura is also really nice. I really do like how the Aura detail is as well. We got an S rank. I didn't even expect to get an S rank. So sweet. That's Area 99 showing off Supersonic. Tree Palace, one of a lot of people's least favorite stage, probably of all time in this entire game.
But where's Eggman?
The emerald signal is coming from the top of the tree. I can't fly up there.
This is probably one of my. I really love the music in this stage as well. It's really calming and whatnot as well. Yeah. So let's go. So we gotta first hit this wood. So this was one of the first stages that came out with the release of this game. Fun fact: this game used to be called Sonic 2020, and that's when we had stages such as White Jungle. Is this it? Wait. No, I was looking for this right here. Let me get an air bubble. Alright. Yeah, we had White Jungle and this stage, and this was starting to it really highlighted some of the problems that a lot of people had, and I agreed on as well when it came to this game. When White Jungle came about, as well as this stage especially, with how the skydive mechanic is, because you're going to be seeing a lot of me taking like some big leaps and whatnot. The stages are so big, especially this one, so big, so wide, to where I was like, there needs to be a map. I'm one thinking that there really needs to be a map for traversing in this level, and like another level like with Shadow's one. I forgot what was Shadow's level that you play, but we're gonna be playing it later on anyway. I think probably not, but some of these stages are just like so big, like not even in a linear fashion, just like this. Like it's a literal cylinder stage, but you're going up, and there's like various paths that you got to take, or paths that you kind of wouldn't be expecting to be taken. So that's like the one thing really, like that's why I said that, where I say that, Chao Paradise, Area 99 has, like, the best level designs. Because of how simple they are, they don't go too crazy over the top. I don't have a problem with these, though, like, is what I'm also saying as well, but I don't know. Oh, wait, oh god, I don't even know where I'm going. Crap. And, yeah, there you go. There's an instance right there. I didn't know what to do right there. And I know where I'm going right now, by the way. It doesn't seem like much I'm doing right now, but when you're someone that's new playing this, it is going to just be messing with your head, because you're like, where do I go? Where does this spring take me? Okay. There we go. Oh, almost. Okay, there's platforms over there. Can I make that? Wait, I did it! Oh my, I'm thinking of Sonic Frontiers. Jesus Christ. But yeah, as I was saying earlier though, someone like me, I kind of know where I'm going, but someone new, it's a lot. It's like just a whole just doing gymnastic in their head. It's like, where do I go? Where am I supposed to go exactly? That's the one thing that will confuse a lot of people, and then as a result, you have like long times under here on stages like this, for example. Which this game does have like a lot of long stages where it's like, why is this taking forever to be doing? Like this one as well. Like it's I have a feeling that this is gonna take me like between 6 to 7 minutes right now at this rate. No, 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 no. Okay, here we go. Okay, now where do I go? Oh God, I don't know where to go now. Do I take that right now? Shoot. I'm about to die so I can get to that checkpoint right now, honestly. Low key. There we go. Like, you wouldn't expect anybody. The thing is that this game wants you to take advantage of the skydiving mechanic, which good on them. Yeah, good. It's because using more of the gameplay mechanics, but I don't know. There could have just been a lot of things that could have been tweaked on to make things a lot more better. But that's just me personally, though, because I don't mind these types of challenges. I don't, but at the same time, I will admit, and I agree with other people, some of them do be annoying. Because you don't know how confused I was just moving about in this game. And also, if you watch my mini review on this game, I already made it clear of how oh man. No, I didn't! Just die. Get Sonic die. Oh my God. No, respawn. Respawn. I forgot about that. There we go. Not doing this. I was saying earlier that I've already done my mini review where I've already talked about my pros and cons of the final story, and I am going to talk a little bit about them later on as well, but my God, man. Just remembering that review I did was... It was just so much going about in that final story. Holy cow. There we go. Alright, we're almost there though. Wait, no! Oh my gosh!
Here we go! Oh no!
His boost does go. I don't remember his boost going away. No, actually, no. It used to go away so fast. That's the one thing with the Affinity engine. Yep. Okay. Go here. There we go. I remember that part used to be glitched all the time, and it used to annoy the living crap out of me. Oh my gosh. There we go.
Almost there.
And that is Tree Palace. Wow, that was a really bad time. Holy cow. Well, yeah, that's it for this stage. I know I've been doing a lot of Sonic in this playthrough, and I will be showing off Shadow really soon with the bosses mainly, and with another stage. But again, I mean, there's just a lot of the stages were meant for Sonic that it's just kind of like that, really. And I also just wanted to show off Super Sonic again. If I can turn off these tutorials, since I don't need them, actually, that would be really good. There we go. Oh yeah, and also, while I'm at it, Do I have the game on like the most max settings? I have no, I don't. It's like near max though. Look at Sonic though. This looks like his model looks so nice. Look at that and everything. Like it looks nice. It really does. And yeah, the images as well. I really wish though, and I mentioned it in my review as well, of things I would have really loved to see. If they would have added Super Shadow, that would have been so awesome. And I am aware that Super Shadow is just look at Super Sonic. Like he looks so good. In fact, let's look at that spinning. Like yeah. But I was really hoping that Super Shadow would at least make a debut in this, because he's in the there is Super Shadow mod in the Infinity engine. They just didn't do it. It's kind of sucks, honestly. I really would have loved to see Shadow be in this game, or at least Super Shadow. Okay, all right. Super Sonic is a little bit too fast. Jesus God, bro. I can't even control Sonic's speed right now. Oh my gosh. There. Oh God, man. Again, the music is so awesome in this game. There are tracks I am really also not a fan of though, but most of the music I really do dig in this game, so there you go. I'm done with Sonic now. I at least showed off some Super Sonic stuff, so there you go. We're gonna head over to Shadow and play my favorite stage of the entire game. United Railroads has to be by far my favorite stage. It is probably also, maybe aside from Tree Palace, the longest stage in the entire game. So be prepared for this to be a very long run as well. I really also want to. Oh, listen to the music. Let me just say that.
Doctor ditched us and escaped on the train.
Well, that's just rude. He should have stayed to greet his guests.
Enough. I need to focus. I'll contact you as soon as possible.
Go get him, Tiger.
Okay, I didn't mean to get hit there. Like, the music is so awesome. Wait, I don't remember how to do this. Alright, left to... Oh, yeah. I remember they fixed the Chaos Spear a lot. Okay. I still hate moving about with it. Oh, wait, no. I forgot. I can just press it. Yeah, maybe that would have worked. Alright, let me change it to Chaos Blast. Yeah, Chaos Blast, Control, Dash, and Spear. I know I'm gonna need... Oh God. I'm gonna need to use Chaos Control soon, yeah. There we go. It is pretty annoying that with the homing attack you have to directly look at the enemies for it to actually work properly. Because like in other games I don't always have to like look at an enemy. Like they could be like off screen and the game will detect it. Here it doesn't happen, so that's one annoying things. But it is whatever. I don't really care. Kind of. Again, not a lot of people's favorite stage because of how long. Oh my gosh, man, I can't get good playthroughs right now because of how it's been so long. It's been so long me playing this, man. Okay. This is so sketchy right now.
Falling floor. Seems I should be careful with these platforms.
There we go. I remember when they showed off this stage as well as the music, I was like so hyped. I was like, yes, let's go right now, finally. Again, if you want to check out my live stream where I showed off this stage for the first time as well as playing the final episode, I'll try to remember to put everything in the description. Yeah. Ah, God, no. There we go. Tell me what y'all's favorite stage are in this game. Again, like I said, this is my favorite stage to play in this game, next to Chao Paradise. But I know other people has different tastes as well, so tell me that. But also, not only that, tell me what y'all think when y'all were playing this game, because oh my gosh. Okay, I was about to say thank you, because I hate that part right there, I will say. Because I know there's like a lot of things to be said when it comes. Oh my gosh, I thought I had the capsule. I know there's like a lot of different things to what people say with this game, which makes sense, honestly. I mean, with the amount of things that were going on behind the scenes with this game, is like, what do you think is gonna happen? Yeah. Like, when you have, like, the whole Patreon stuff, which I'll be talking about later on, and then just other things going about, is, like, you're kind of asking for it at that point, so, I don't know. Hopefully now, I guess, maybe they learn a lesson, really not, but, I don't know. It is what it is with them, I guess. Alright. Like I said, this is a pretty long stage, to say the least, yeah. You can probably beat it within 5 minutes. It's just that I am messing up so much and I can't go as fast because, like I said, it's been a good while. The last time I did it was the last time I played. It was when I was recording this game. Yeah, actually not recording, live streaming. Yeah. I need my Chaos Blast. Okay, there we go. Oh my gosh. I hate these blaster dudes, man. Oh my gosh. You gotta be careful with them. They some sneaky foes, for real. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's open. So now I need Chaos Dash. Okay. Okay. There we go. There we go. Like, there's literally 3 acts to... This is how long this stage is. It's 3 acts. Like, might as well be the whole final episode, I guess. But, hey. There we go. There we go. Alright. Now this is the final act where we're about to be almost done. There we go. Oh shoot, they didn't do that last time where they showed off Sonic in the background. Let's... my... There we go. Yeah, they didn't show off Sonic doing that in the background last time. That was the first. Pretty nice. Sorry, I'm not commenting as much. I'm really just trying because you see how long this stage is going. There's like so many stuff going about. Alright, let's take this panel. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. Last one. Ah, or whatever. There, I'm pretty much done now. There we go. Finally done with the stage. That was a lot. I have no idea if I'll be able to show the whole thing. That was almost 8 minutes. Oh man, this is, like I said, this is what happens when you just don't play mini stages like that. Now, there are some flying stages in this game. I'm not gonna do the entirety of Weeping Rift, which is probably the best one of the two, but yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna spend too much on it. Pretty much, I'm not the... Oh, hold on, let me wait for the starlight to finish.
We have to find Exile quickly. He must be hiding in one of these rifts.
Then let's get looking. I don't want to spend any more time working with Eggman than I have to.
You talked about me. I suppose it is only natural for friends to talk about each other.
We're not friends. I still haven't forgiven you for all the things you've done. Not for Earth, not for Chip, and certainly not for Angel Island.
But here we are. It's funny, isn't it?
Okay, so yeah, this is the flying sections, and I'll be real, like many people, I was never a fan of them, and I still am not. The controls are janky as I don't know what, but they have gotten better over time, I will at least admit to that, but I don't know, man, it's just for how these flying ones were designed with the whole, with the whole Unity engine. Oh my gosh, that I just could care less about them. So here's a little bit of just it. I'm not gonna do much, even though I just died right there. But yeah, try it out for yourself if you want to. I'm not a fan of this, and it's not something that I usually like to go back to be playing whenever I am just trying to somewhat enjoy this game. With the amount of things that you just have to like dodge with this big hunk of junk, yeah, I'm not the fan. I'm getting off now with that. Okay, that just annoyed the absolute heck out of me. But now let's go back to Shadow anyway. We're gonna be doing 2 bosses. This is one of my favorite ones, the Dragoon E0. Another makeshift of the Egg Dragon that is pretty piss poor easy. It was intimidating at first, though, I will at least say that, but not anymore, really, I guess. But like I said, though, I mean, when you're... The music, I'm gonna keep saying that, I mean, the music is just top tier. And also the graphics, like, that's one of the best things... No, not one of... It is the best thing about this game, is just the graphics and the music, by far, yeah. Alright. And this is the first boss, by the way, that you're going to be playing against when you're starting your playthrough in the story of this game. There we go. Attack it. Boom, there we go. I will say, though, he does get a lot harder later on as you're playing the game, or as you're getting close to taking the boss out, but right now it's not really that bad, yeah. Although, I could try doing a Chaos Blast to see if that will do any difference, yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, it does. I think it did like double damage. Ooh, that was close. Okay, that... Dang it. I need a ring. There we go. I almost died. Getting hard to find a ring. There we go, S rank, and that's the first boss. Here's another boss we could check out, the Metal Ember. This one was one of the first bosses in the final episode live streams that I did. But here we are. They did a lot of optimizations and changes for for this boss that it makes it a lot better to be playing. Oh god, okay. There we go. Oh yeah, we are fighting against Eggman, by the way. And boom, there we go. Again, I'm just gonna keep saying it. Music, awesome. I jumped. Wait, I jumped, or is it too high? I don't know. Ooh, jump. No, duck. Okay. Boom. Alright. Oh my gosh. I died in the most embarrassing fashion. Alright. I'm going to try this once again and not die close to the end, because I always keep doing that every time. Okay. It does have a lot of stuff going on in this boss fight, but to be fair, with this recent update that they did, they made fighting this boss way better and more, aside from that, more fun. So, props on them for that. Alright, let's... Boom. Alright. Oh shoot, I put... Okay, there we go. Alright. Duck. Jump. Come on, no, no! What the... Alright, yeah, I'm done. Hopefully you enjoyed that little rage moment against Metal Ember. I mean, I don't know what it is. I always end up dying in the stupidest ways fighting that boss, but it is what it is. It's literally a me problem. But again, hopefully you enjoyed the gameplay that you watched. But before I do end up this video, since this game is almost at its 1-year anniversary of the full release of this game, that being on August 10th, and currently as I'm recording this part right now, it's August 7th, I wanted to go back in time and just look back at an old video I did. It was the Sonic Omens Final Episodes mini review, where I was talking about specifically the final 3 chapters or final 3 episodes that were coming out with this game. I was very vocal in that video. Oh, and by the way, one of my best videos I had at the time, thank you by the way, I was very vocal about how I did not enjoy the final 3 episodes in various ways. The story, when we got to the exhibition in episode, or at the end of episode 6 going up, no, or you know what I mean, before we got to Weeping Rift, that stage, that whole exhibition with Sonic, Tails, and Eggman was the dumbest thing I was watching back then. The bosses were the most annoying, unfair crap I had to play ever, and ever that year. It was insane. And I had recommendations. We've had like 2 updates ever since then. One of them being because of, I think it was like an anniversary on when they actually started the project, being Sonic 2020. Let's look back at some of the stuff I was talking about, see if things have changed. As far as the story goes, nothing has changed on that front, so that ain't really surprising. Again, just to reiterate my problems with the story, to put into context for anybody that doesn't know about it much, this game takes place after Sonic Unleashed. You also need to replace Sonic Adventures 2, well, Sonic Adventures 1 and 2 with Sonic X. And if you also watch Sonic X, you also know that there's the Meta-X arc that plays a huge role in this game. It does not make sense that whatever kind of alliance this Meta-X and Chris has, or Exiled and Chris has, it doesn't matter. Why is that a thing? It does not make sense how Shadow does not say anything about working with a Meta-X or anything of that kind, because we've seen the climax with Season 3 in Sonic X. It also doesn't make sense how Rouge and Shadow are just going about this when they were literally against them the whole time in Season 3 in Sonic X. That is stuff like this that just doesn't make sense. And then obviously you have the boss's motives, where it's like doing all this stupid crap in the game just to go home. But that's like the least bit of my main problems with the story. It's the fact that you put this universe in this, you replace universes between the Adventure stuff and then X, and you put it at a specific time frame, and yet you're disregarding other games. That whole, like the Shadow stuff, look at Shadow the Hedgehog and look at 06. It's right there. Watch Sonic X Season 3. We see the relationships with the characters and the Meta-X is right there. I don't know what else to say at that point. Now, when it comes to the gameplay, they have done some fantastic improvement through these 2 massive updates over time. And I think it's phenomenal that they've done this, because I didn't expect it. I absolutely didn't. I thought this was going to be in the same state, because I'll be real, I wasn't going to be recommending this game that much. I really wasn't. But now, even though the story sucks still, the gameplay, I will say, is a lot better. I even had some recommendations on the video. The first recommendation I had was them adding both Super Sonic and Super Shadow in the game. What if it's from getting all red rings or all S ranks stages only, no bosses? They did at least add Super Sonic, and all you had to do was just beat the game. I really wish that they at least added in Super Shadow, because why not? It's a fan game. Super Shadow's in the Affinity engine as far as I'm aware of, because you can definitely make use of like the S rank stuff as well as the red rings, because the red rings are still pointless. The S ranks are also pretty pointless as well. There's no reason, as far as I'm aware of, to get these red rings, because all it does is just give you like a memo of like the stages that you're doing. It's like, why would I want to do that? Like, that is so pointless. The other one was Citadel Lotus. I don't remember if they fixed this or not, because I know they did a lot of stage changes and whatnot. Mine was add an extra bubble to give Sonic air where he's in the underwater areas, because the amount of stuff you gotta dodge and you just gotta like race to, and it's like just that sliver second to where you have like that, where your O2 almost goes away. I don't remember if they changed that, but I know with Citadel Lotus they did make another big change that I completely forgot to even talk about. I completely forgot about the light speed attack that you learn in Chao Paradise, and it's like the main thing that you need to use when beating Citadel Lotus as well as fighting the Exiled. They made the place, those areas where you find those Meta-X minions, less crowded. The area looks a lot bigger. They pretty much fix it to where it's just not insane, basically, to just put it more simple. And then the other one was Shadow fixing the Chaos Blast, because I remember when I was fighting Maria, anytime I used a Chaos Blast, it would just destroy it. It wouldn't refill my Chaos Gauge at all. What if I did Chaos Blast and it hit it? If I was using Chaos Control and it did that, it just wouldn't do anything for me. It wouldn't refill it. I don't know what they fixed that. I don't think they did, because I don't remember seeing that at all. But again though, even some of the stuff they didn't fix from the recommendation list I gave, they still fix a lot of things, and that's at least something right there. So it at least tells me that they're at least listening to these people's feedback, whether they're in the most nicest way or not. I try to be nice. I think I was pretty fair in this video. I was in my mini review. I was pretty tired though. I really was. And also, if you go on Twitter, I did want to also talk about this. They also got a lot of achievements. This tweet was on July 6th, 500,000 downloads of Sonic Omens on Game Jolt. And also, fun fact, if you go on Game Jolt and you look at the Sonic catalogs, they are #1. Like, they are #1 actually. To continue to tweet, this is a great statistic that we didn't expect and we were very excited about. For the second year, the project has been ranked first among Sonic fan projects and top 1 among them in terms of the number of subscribers. It is great, honestly. Here's like the general statistics of basically just generalizing everything in this other tweet. Most of the games was downloaded directly from the Game Jolt website. Top 3 download countries were USA, Russia, and Brazil. And then 10,000 games installed through the Game Jolt client. I mean, as much flack as this game got, it still did phenomenal. So bravo to that. So good on them for these achievements, for the amount of flack, which the flack was rightfully deserved. Which this will be probably the last thing I talk about, and then I'll wrap things up. I want to redo this whole section real quick. I was actually recording it earlier. I didn't like how it came out, so I'm just redoing it again. I'm mainly just focusing on the Patreon stuff, which is the one thing that everybody was talking about, and rightfully so, because it could have been the main thing that could have ended all Sonic fan games as we've known it. So I want to at least just give their side out. You can check out this in the description as well. Moving on to Patreon, the incident did indeed take place in the past, however, it happened a long time ago. We apologize and are still keeping the promise we made. The only Omens related content we posted on our Patreon page is our original content produced for the game by our team. It is important to clarify that we have all legal rights to do this. To back that up, we would like to mention that all of our social media has been checked by the Sega community manager and no violations has been found. And you can also see the screenshot of Katie, who manages all the social and community stuff for Sonic the Hedgehog at Sega, talking about things are good. Advice is just to remove the bit in your Patreon description about the fan game, just to completely decouple it from a site that is closely tied to a paid content, which makes sense because you do not in any way want to show that you are making a profit or just trying to show that you're in competition of other Sonic IP games, because you don't own the game, literally. Yeah. Going down further, some other additional points on the screenshot demonstrated in Farkley's document, which I'll put the document up soon. You can see the Hybrid Tornado, which doesn't belong to Sega, an original in-game location, which doesn't belong to Sega, and a really small Sonic figurine, which is fine according to the fair use system. Is Sega or a Hybrid Tornado author asked us to remove these pictures, we would do it at first demand. Boosty is a Patreon analog, so every upload there was done with the same rules in mind as for Patreon. Other screenshots Farkley demonstrated are taken from the vk.com page from this post, which are public. We have once again gone through our Patreon and Boosty's page, revised all of Sonic Omens related content we posted there, and he removed a couple of posts we deemed questionable for the sake of the safety of all sides, which is a really good thing, because the whole thing that I just want to be just saying is that whether or not this is all this is legal or not, you're putting yourselves in like the most interesting, difficult, I don't know difficult, but yet interesting situation to where it can cause a lot of damage for y'all's party and other parties that are just trying to do whatever. And the fact that they're at least, whether or not they say that this isn't right or stuff, they're at least fixing whatever just to make things safe for all parties, it still is a good thing. And then here is this extra information, and the main thing was happening in fall 22, where a personal Patreon there was a goal set for the level of Shadow. Those who donated could participate in beta testing of the levels of the upcoming Shadows of Water episode. The donation was absolutely optional, but solved the issue of motivating the testers. People who donated and gave the developer a lease on guarantee that they would not spoil the content before the re-release. that right there is probably the one thing where it's like y'all should not have done that. That is because unless maybe there is some way through a loophole in the legal rights or whatever that you can do this. I gotta imagine that this is in some way just not. It's gotta be illegal. I gotta imagine. And if I'm wrong, maybe I'm wrong. But you can read the rest of this though, or look at this more. Again, all this will be in the description. But the whole thing is, and this doesn't go just for Ouroboro's team, but also for anybody that's doing fan games, whether that be for Sonic or any other IP. Just be mindful of what you're putting out on the internet, at least where you're putting it at, especially if it has something to do with you needing to put up money to check out that information. In this case, like a Patreon or something similar to that. Unless you own the IPs, don't put yourself in this type of situation. Because thank God nothing did happen afterwards. Because everybody was freaking out that this could possibly be the end of Sonic fan games. Because this game was big. This game was big. Sonic 2020, Sonic Omens, a big Sonic fan game that everybody was having eyes on. So at least it didn't get into anything crazy. Hopefully they learned their lessons and they don't pull this stupid stunt again. Yeah, that's all I just wanted to talk about with Fear. Other than that, everything else that's on that had like all these other stuff going on with them, you can check that out in the description and watch other YouTube videos on it. I'm not even going to be talking about it because I really didn't give too much about it except for the Patreon stuff. Anyway, that's about it. Hopefully you enjoyed this check this out video for Sonic Omens. Hopefully you enjoy it. And yeah, like, subscribe, everybody. Almost at 100 subs. Please let me get there. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.